I am going to tell you the truth. To make a truly groundbreaking beat, you're going to need a degree in music, preferably PhD level, a $3,000 computer, a $3,000 analog compressor, and the ability to hear the difference between 4.5 milliseconds and 4.7 milliseconds of delay. I'm lying. Obviously, I'm lying. And most people are too. The truth is that 90% of the quote-unquote professional trap sound that you seek is achieved through 5 simple drum programming secrets. And if you take nothing else away from this video except this first secret, you'll still make better beats than 90% of producers. You just need to understand that nothing about your beats matter if they sound like ass coming out of the speakers. So your mix is paramount, brother. And you're in luck, because good samples with solid leveling are literally like all you need to ensure that you have a quality mix from track to track. You can get amazing samples for free in my 7-kit bundle, first link in the description. And I just dropped this sick full guide on mixing, and that's in the description as well. So to demonstrate the difference this secret makes, check out this melody by my boy Ollie Oxen. Now listen to me ruin it with some goofy drums and poor leveling. And peep how we can fix all of that with sounds from my centerfold drum kit and good leveling. But good sounds leveled correctly can only fix so much. You see, there's this thing that I noticed when I do beat review sessions live on this channel sometimes. It's hard to put into words, so let me just give you a demonstration of what it usually sounds like. Basically, the problem is busy, goofily programmed drum patterns. Now, a lot of producers do this to quote-unquote break the mold, thinking that they're doing something wrong by copying the drum patterns they hear in popular beats. But the joke is on them, because that's exactly what you should be doing. Master the basics first. Get good at doing things that are proven to work, then innovate the sound from a solid foundation of skill. And especially, don't program cluttered drum patterns, because artists need space for their vocals. And even on a track that's purely instrumental, overly busy drum patterns can sound clunky and fatigue the listener. Understanding this will allow you to build a fan base of people who like buying your beats and listening to them for casual enjoyment. The key is that space and silence are instruments, and they allow the rhythm to come to life in your beats. So let's fix this drum pattern from earlier. By the way, shout out my boy 5 for that melody. Him and Ollie are in my mentorship group, and you can learn more about that in the description below. Now here's some pure sauce. If you want to give your drum programming that Punchington, try layering your 808s with open hats. It's not a super flashy or extravagant thing, and honestly, most of the things that make your beats stand out are simple, subtle, and require well-developed taste for proper execution. That's why you gotta practice. Check out this video in the description if you want to learn how to do that, by the way. But anyways, check out how accenting these 808s with an open hat makes it hit way harder. Now, don't scoff at the simplicity of this next tip either, because it's the difference between a boring drum pattern and one that pops. You see, becoming the hi-hat god kinda is simpler than you think. All you have to do is pitch down some of the notes. And even if you already have a bunch of stutters and glitches, you can still sauce shit up with this simple trick. And it really took me a long time to realize how much fi this adds to your drums. Listen to how much harder the beat goes when we pitch down some of the hi-hat notes. Now the key with all of this, as you might have been able to tell by now, is subtle finesse. And this next trick is the ultimate demonstration of that. Don't let the simplicity fool you. It's a difference maker. Give rhythm and bounce to your drum patterns by using multiple perc samples. Each one will have a unique inflection that makes the pattern more interesting. You can do this with more hats, but you can also use things like triangles, cowbells, or lasers. For this pattern, I layered this open hat, then another one, and finally this triangle. And like I said earlier, simple leveling will take you really far, but if you want to learn how to make your beats loud, clean, and crisp so that they bang on any speaker, check out this video here.